I did interrupt you.
See? And
You just
so
got-
Okay, so today we are doing rotations.
That's not that hard. You
That's
just
not
gotta
good.
be
Nope.
good at this.
Okay, the only rotation we are going to do, the book has you like doing construction rotations. We are only going to do like rotations with points. We are not going to do any construction rotations.
What's a construction?
Like
rotation?
use a compass and all that
That's-
kind of fun stuff.
That's not.
We're not going to do that, but you need to know what all the stuff means.
That's
So,
not cool.
okay, so a rotation is your first word to fill in.
Lady, you have to write these down.
You're cool. When
Yes.
have we ever done that before?
I haven't been doing that.
Well, then that's on you. Okay, a rotation R. Now, a capital R was for what? What was a capital R? Reflection. A lowercase r is for rotation. Now, the first part is the angle. So it would be like 180, 20, 30. Okay, the ones we are going to do are 90, 180, 360, 270. Okay, that's what we're going to do.
So
But
just
you
the
can
easy
do
ones.
any angle, and that's where it would be. And then P would be the point that you're reflecting it around. What we are actually going to do is just going to take an object and rotate it. We're not going to rotate it around a point. Okay, we're going to just do basic rotations. Is a transformation that rotates each point in the pre-image about a point P called a point of rotation. Oh, center of rotation, sorry. Not point. Okay, by an angle measure of, and that's this right here, that all stands for just angle. So we're going to see 90, 180, 270, 360, okay? So if you want to write angle right here, or degree or something, you can. Called an angle of rotation. So this right here is going to be an angle. It's not going to look like
Gibberish.
that. It's an alpha. It's a capital A in Greek letters. It's not going to look like that. Okay, a rotation has two properties. The image of P and P prime, and P was the point of the center of rotation, correct? They're the same thing. P and P prime are the same thing because that doesn't move. That's what I'm rotating it about. Okay, so that's why it says P prime equals P. For the pre-image, point A, so we're looking at point A right here on the pre-image. PA and PA prime are equal. So this line right here is equal to this line right here. Well, that would make sense if I'm rotating it, yes? That those are the same? Your picture looks better than mine. Remember, mine stretches it out once I put it up here. And the other thing I know is that the angle APA prime is equal to the angle of rotation. So this angle right here is your angle of rotation. So those are the two properties that rotations have. A rotation is a what kind of motion?
Rigid.
Rigid. We have said this 3 times, right?
4.
4? No, we're on 3, so it's only.
No, but you said it a total of 4.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so
you didn't
what?
Finish. I was reading. I thought you just wrote rigid mod.
Oh, no. Rigid motion. What goes in my blanks?
So
So,
something.
Something.
And something or something.
Angle.
angle measure. You guys have to know this. It will be on your test.
Wait, whoa.
Which one?
This
Oh,
statement
no,
right
No,
you
which
tell
test?
us.
the test for the chapter,
Oh, okay.
the quiz, probably be on the quiz again. It was on the last question.
Rotation.
Length.
Length.
Oh, you messed it up, lady.
It was a smaller line. I could have put the other one first, but I had a smaller line.
Equal.
R.
Oh wait, no. The
What's that word? What's the word they use?
Oh, like
Congruent.
No.
that
Rotational.
word. That means the same.
It means the same. It's gonna mean the same. What is the word the book keeps using?
I can't remember.
Let me go look.
If you say it, I'll
Preserve.
Preserve.
Why would I remember preserve means keeps the same?
Because you preserve a body.
You preserve a body, you preserve vegetables or fruits, right, when you can them.
How do you preserve a body, Cole?
Oh.
I want to know
you wanna-
your
Gentlemen, let's stay on task, please.
You wanna keep it
Cole,
cold.
put up your mask. Okay, note that a rotation is a Note that a rotation is counterclockwise for a positive angle. So counterclockwise is that way, backwards, to the left. Okay? Positive,
The opposite way the clock goes.
right. I know,
Clockwise.
but sometimes common sense isn't common. Like,
That's weird.
Yeah, I can't believe you would be making fun of Tyson.
Okay.
Tyson takes immediate offense to that.
gentlemen, I am trying to record and people are trying to learn by listening. Be helpful with your comments, please. Okay, concepts. Rotations on a coordinate plane. These are what we're going to work on, okay? We are not going to just say, here's a shape, rotate it 30 degrees on your paper. You'll see like the first 4 says trace this and then do it. We're not doing those first 4 for that reason. Okay, so 90 degrees. So if I want to rotate 90 degrees about 0, which is the origin, correct? 0 would be the origin. And I have a point x, y. When I write it down, it is negative y, comma, x. So if I started with x, y, and I end with negative y, comma, x, what did I do to my 2 things? I flipped them and then changed the sign of the y.
Wait, why do you change the sign?
Because watch. If you look at your picture.
Once you flip it, you change the sign.
Okay, so I start at the black dot, and I'm going to go 90 degrees, so put an arrow like that so you know it's that way, because that's a positive angle, right? So, this coordinate right here is 1, 2, yes? What is this coordinate right here? Negative 2, 1. What happened to my 2 coordinates? I flipped them
Flip and change
and
the
I
sign
changed
of
the,
the line.
change the y. That's why. That's what happens no matter where you are at, because of the signs in the quadrants, they will always do that. That's why I put our picture steps so we can manipulate.
So then the answer would be negative y.
So the answer here would be negative 2, 1. But no, this, in the blank, I want negative y, comma, x, because that's the rule always.
Oh, that's it. That's all we have to do. This is gonna be easy.
Okay, so now 180 degrees. Now let's see if we can figure out our rule. So we're going to go here to here, so draw your arrow. Horrible arrow. And I would put 180 on here if you could get it in there. So I started at what? 1, 2 again. And where did I end?
1, 2.
Negative 1,
Negative
negative 2. So what happened?
Well, either
Negative x and
X.
y.
y,
Negative x, comma, negative y. So if I rotated it another 180 degrees, which would be a total of what? 360. I get back to 1, 2. So the next one is 270 degrees around the origin. So make your counterclockwise arrow, and that shows direction. That would show the reader that that's a positive angle. And I started again at 1, 2. And where did I end?
Negative 2, negative 1.
Nope.
Negative 2.
2, negative 1. So
So it'd
because
be,
it's 1, 2, down 1.
so it'd be y-x and then negative x.
It'd be
I thought
y,
it would be negative.
negative x. What?
I thought it would be negative 2.
Well, because you're on the positive x-axis over here. So it wouldn't be negative.
I've never heard of that.
A positive x-axis?
Yeah.
These are positive numbers over here, and these are negative numbers over here.
Okay, I get that, but like that is below the line, so that would be negative 2.
It'd be a negative y. The y's are negative down here.
Oh, I'm stupid.
No, you're not stupid. Okay, so these are the rules we're going to be using. Now, I didn't give you one for 360 degrees. Why not?
Because it's the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing.
That's it, we're done.
We got 3 examples. Should these examples take me long?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay, this is what I want you guys to do so you remember them. I want you to write your rule. So let's write our points. We want to draw this rotation over here, okay? So A is what right now?
A is 1,
When you go
2,
up,
3, 5.
3, 5. Okay, B is
1, 7.
What did you do to your file?
It's
I
a
don't
30.
know, it's the pin.
Like a 7B.
No, it's the up there the pin doesn't like to work. Okay, C.
Wait, is that a 5 or is that a 3?
It's a 5. It's a 3, 5. And see, it's just
negative
getting
2,
worse.
4.
I think you need to recalculate.
Negative 2.
No, I don't. It's just because it's up there. The pin, it doesn't pick up. What was it, 3, 5? Okay, C is what?
Negative 2, 4.
Negative 2, 4.
Yes.
And D is
negative 2.
2, negative 1.
2. Oh, 1.
Okay, so it's 90 degrees. So what's my rule for 90 degrees?
Negative y(x).
Negative y, x. I want you to write that on your paper so you can remember it, okay? Write the problem, obviously, and write the rule. Okay, so A prime is going to be what?
Would be negative 5, 3.
Negative 5, 3. B prime,
Negative 7, 1.
and don't say it out loud this time. I want you to C prime and D prime. Should be negative 4, negative 2, and 1, negative 2.
I'm going to ask you since negative 1's already negative.
Yeah, you always switch the sign because if I take a negative times a negative, I get a positive.
So why is 2 negative?
Because the 2 was negative. Oh, no, the 2 should not be negative.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so it says to graph it, right?
Yeah.
So I need to graph it. So A would be negative 5, 3. Negative 7, 1. Negative 4, negative 2. And 1, 2. That does not look right.
That's not it.
It kind of looks like it. You just have to use your imagination.
No, that does not look right. Well, because does it look right on your paper?
Yeah.
It's because they moved the stupid, like when it puts up here, and I guess if you stretch them. As long as it looks like right on your paper.
It looks right on the paper.
Okay. brain distorts it.
Do I need anything?
Questions, guys? So I just used my rule, right? So I did. So the next one is we got the triangle X, Y, Z. So we have 3 points, right? And we're supposed to rotate it what?
180.
180. So what's my rule for 180?
Negative
Negative
X.
X, negative Y. So try A prime, not A, X, Y, Z. Try them on your own. Someone has a question, let me know. And make sure you put your primes on them, okay? Can I start?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
No.
Four, -7, 0, -8, and -2, 1.
Okay. I'm lost.
How come we never have to use -0?
And then when I get to my homework, I'm gonna do.
No, this is the homework. And you're going to be in class, so I can help you if you need it. Okay, what's my rule for 270?
Y negative X.
Y negative X. So do it.
Wait, are we still visiting the one? Like, there's a picture of it?
Your homework? Yes.
Homework, not the notes.
No.
I'm doing this so wrong.
What are you doing?
I got negative 74.
But you're only changing because it has the negative on the X, you're only changing the sign of the X.
Oh.
Okay? Anybody else? How's it going? Good? Okay, so your assignment is just these basic rotations. They do have some errors. I think you have 1 or 2 error ones, so you have to make sure, go through and pick what they're doing wrong.